Good evening, I'm Matt, and welcome to my lair. Tonight, we turn the dial back to one of the most distinctive voices of the golden age of radio, the Whistler.
First heard in 1942, the program quickly became known for its unique style, stories told from the shadows, guided by a voice that always seemed to know a little more than it should. Week after week, it followed tales of crime, fate, and the quiet consequences that come when no one's watching. Running for over a decade across the airwaves, The Whistler carved out its place as one of the most memorable and haunting series of its time, not through noise, but through suggestion, letting the mind wander just far enough into the dark. And tonight, we'll be listening to 3 of those stories. Our first story tonight is Evening Stroll, first heard on January 1st, 1950, the very beginning of a new year on the airwaves. A fitting start, perhaps, though not quite the kind of evening one might hope for. This episode features a talented cast of radio performers from the era, brought together to tell a quiet, unsettling tale, the kind that begins simply and ends somewhere else entirely. Now, picture this. You're driving alone, late at night. The road stretches out ahead, empty. The sound of rain tapping steadily against the windshield, and then, without warning, the engine falters. A soft cough, a stutter, and then nothing. You try the ignition again, nothing. Rain falling harder now, no lights in sight, no one coming down the road. So you lean back, move into the rear seat, let out a quiet breath, and reach for the radio, a faint signal, a voice through the static.
So settle in, keep the lights low, and listen closely. The story begins now.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now for the Signal Oil Company, the Whistler's strange story. Evening Stroll.
Rumor, gossip, no matter how idly begun, may often come to a violent conclusion. Its pernicious content can twist and distort the mildest of deeds, until with a deadly force, fed and made strong by repetition, its weight can smash lives. The venom of rumor, gossip, is always around. Defense against it is pitifully inadequate, and no one is immune. Not even Professor Malcolm Dunn on New Year's Eve, strolling across the darkened campus, puffing quietly on his pipe. At the moment, he seemed pleased with the way things had turned out. The rather embarrassing session a few days ago with Dean Wilson was forgotten, and his thoughts were only of the future, his future at the university. At the library, he paused, debated for a moment if he should turn here and take the shortcut home. Perhaps it was because he wanted more time to be alone, more time to savor the prospects of a bright future, that he decided against the shortcut, even though it was getting late, and continued along the tree-lined street, entered the residential district of the university town.
Oh, Professor! Professor!
Oh, Miss Crandall. Miss.
Hi. Mind if I walk along with you?
Of course not.
Isn't it a wonderful night?
Yeah.
Cool, crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Just think. In another few hours, a new year will be with us.
On your way to a little celebration?
I just left one. Horribly dull, really.
Oh?
I may not even go back. Jerry's in one of those moods again.
Jerry?
Jerry Hayes. He's just a friend. He took me to the party. We had words.
So you decided to take a walk?
That's right. Professor,
Yes?
I heard Dean Wilson had you in for a long talk the other day.
That's right, Midge.
About me?
About you.
I'm sorry I've caused you so much trouble. But I'm not sorry I ever fell in love with you.
Midge, I'm old enough to
Oh,
be your...
please don't say that.
But you don't understand.
Some things I do, Professor. For instance, this one-sided romance isn't any good. I've caused you nothing but trouble. I realize you can't afford to get mixed up with any of your students.
It isn't as though I'd given you any encouragement. True, we've seen quite a bit of each other.
You've been very proper about the whole thing all along. It's my fault, all of it. I admit that. But I can't help it. I'm in love with you.
It's very flattering, Midge, but...
Still, you wish I weren't so obvious about the whole thing.
Well...
I've never once told anyone that you were in love with me.
I believe you, Midge. But don't you see, there are some people who take a thing like this, gossip it around. The rumors begin to spread. First thing, there's a nice scandal.
It's already started, hasn't it? I mean, that's why the dean wanted to talk to you.
I don't mind telling you that session with the dean was more than a little embarrassing.
I'm terribly sorry.
Well, it's all over now. I've explained everything to his satisfaction, I'm sure.
All this hasn't ruined everything for you, has it?
Hmm?
I mean, you're taking over the history department when Professor Ferris leaves next month.
No, thank heavens. This new position is very important to me, Midge. To my wife, too. It means a great deal to both of us.
It means a lot to me, too. I hope I'm around when it happens.
What do you mean?
I'm leaving the university.
Oh, you are?
Yes, going to New York. The call of the theater, you know. Father has a friend who's a producer. And, well, it'll be a small part to begin with.
I'm sorry you're going to leave us.
Are you? Really?
Of course. But I'm certain you'll become a very great actress someday.
Thank you. People say I'm acting all the time anyway. Well, here's my apartment house.
I'll see you to the door.
Oh, well, how do you like that? No key. I've locked myself out again.
Sure it isn't in your purse there?
Nope. Now, how am I going to get in? The house manager's at a party, probably won't be home for hours.
Well, you just can't sit out here all night. Isn't there some way we
There is. My apartment's around back, on the ground floor. The screen on the bedroom window's loose. Trouble is, I'm not very good at climbing through windows. If somehow you... Oh, no, I couldn't ask you.
Well, when a lady's in distress...
Oh, thanks, Professor. We'll go in the front way here. The lobby door's always unlocked.
You follow Midge into the apartment house, down the long corridor, and out to the back of the building. With little effort, you manage to remove the screen from her bedroom window, climb over the sill, and drop into the darkened apartment.
Okay, Professor?
Right.
The light switch is in the alcove, straight ahead.
I'll find it.
You all right, Professor?
I guess so. You forgot to warn me about the coffee table.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be right in.
You make your way slowly across the room and finally find the light switch. You open the hall door, return to the window, and replace the screen as Midge steps into the apartment and closes the door behind her.
You're a lifesaver, Professor. Hurt yourself on the coffee table?
Fractured a few bones, that's all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and look, you've got dust all over your coat.
No harm done.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure. Looks like a stain of some sort. Why don't you take your coat off, Professor? I'll get some cleaning fluid.
Oh, don't bother,
Oh, no
Midge.
bother, really. It'll only take a minute.
Well, all right. There we are.
Just drop it on the chair there.
Okay.
Oh, now what? Excuse me a moment, Professor.
Hello, Midge.
Oh, Jerry.
I'm sorry I acted the way I did, Midge. I guess you had every right to walk out on me. Oh, I see you have company.
Yes. Now, can't we discuss what happened at the party some other time, Jerry?
Sure we can. Guess maybe I wasn't so wrong after all, huh? Maybe those rumors...
Jerry, please.
Okay.
Good night.
Night, Midge. Good night, Professor Dunn.
Oh, I'm sorry, Professor, but Jerry, he's such a child.
Midge, that quarrel you had with Jerry at the party tonight have anything to do with me?
Well, yes, in a way.
Look, he seems like a nice sort of chap. Why don't you call him
No,
back?
no, I'll see him tomorrow. Now, do sit down, Professor.
Midge,
Yes?
mind telling me something?
Uh-uh.
Did you really lock yourself out tonight?
What do you think, Professor?
I think I'd better be running along. Good morning, Mrs. Dunn.
Oh, morning, Malcolm. Breakfast will be ready in a moment.
Fine. Say, I must have been asleep when you came in last night, Claire. How was the party?
Oh, very nice. The Donaldsons were so disappointed you didn't come, but I explained you just couldn't.
Good.
You go to bed early?
No. I worked for a few hours. Then I went out for a walk. A long walk. By the way, Mrs. Dunn, how about a kiss for a Happy New Year for your husband,
Happy New Year to you, Professor. Now you sit down. Read your paper. Oh, Malcolm,
Yes?
isn't Midge Crandall one of your students?
Why, yes. She is.
Her picture's there on the front page.
What? Why, so it is.
Someone shot her last night at her apartment.
Shot her?
Yes, they've taken her to the hospital. They don't know if she'll live or not.
Out here, in the dark, even the smallest sound can start to feel like trouble waiting nearby.
It's a shock, isn't it, Professor? Your hands tremble as you hold the morning newspaper. Stare down at the photograph of Midge Crandall on the front page. The story is all there. The shooting at her apartment. And as you read through the first few paragraphs, you realize it must have happened only a short time after you left the girl's apartment. Your first impulse is to pick up the phone and call the police. Tell them you were with Midge Crandall last night at her apartment. But suddenly you realize it won't help the police find the guilty person. It would only involve you as well as other innocent people needlessly. And after your conversation with Dean Wilson a few days ago concerning Midge, the gossip about the two of you, you know you can't afford to become involved in the shooting. Somehow you manage to get through breakfast, and then afterward you leave the house and go for a long walk. You need time to think, don't you? Perhaps in some way you can assist the police and help them find out who shot Midge. Then as you're strolling along the walk in front of the science building, one of the students joins you.
Say, Professor, hear about the shooting last night?
Yes, I heard about it, Bill.
Oh, sure knocked me for a loop. I know Midge pretty well. He's a nice kid. Tough. It's a real tough break.
Yes, it is.
Too bad that Simpson guy didn't get a better look at the man who was with Midge.
Simpson? Who?
The witness. He was sitting in a parked car right across the street from Midge's apartment, waiting for somebody. He told police he remembered seeing a man going into the building with Midge.
I see.
I didn't give much of a description of the guy. Medium build, slender, well-dressed. Said he might recognize him if he saw him again, though. Well, here's where I turn off, Professor. See ya.
Yes. Yes, of course, Bill.
Happy New Year, Professor. Hey, Jerry, wait up, fella.
Jerry. The sound of that name spins you around, doesn't it, Professor? You watch Bill join another youngster, see them hurry across the campus toward the village. But he isn't the Jerry you're thinking of, is he? Suddenly you remember the young man who was at the door of Midge's apartment last night. Jerry Hayes, the young man who saw you there with Midge. And you wonder why he hasn't been to the police to tell them about it.
Hello?
May I speak with Jerry Hayes, please?
Yeah, just a sec. Hey, you guys. Pipe down, will you? I can't hear a thing. Now, what was that again?
Is Jerry Hayes there?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on.
Hey, Sheriff, for you. Who is it? Beats me.
Hello?
Jerry, this is Professor Dunn.
Oh. Hello.
I'd like to talk to you, Jerry.
I figured you would.
Where could we meet?
Any place you say.
The path at the far end of the athletic field in 10 minutes. Is that all right?
Okay. It's a good question, Professor. Why didn't I go to the cops, huh? Suppose I ask you the same.
Listen, Jerry.
Sort of an embarrassing question, isn't it?
Why haven't you told them that I was there in the apartment?
Why haven't you? Something holding you back? Sure. And I know just what it is.
Do you?
Look, Professor, I don't want to get mixed up in this any more than you do. Why not forget about it?
Suppose Midge dies.
It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good at all. But we'd keep our mouths shut. I didn't see you, you didn't see me.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't think that'd be right.
I don't think there's anything for you to worry about, Professor. According to the newspapers, the police haven't found any clear prints on the gun.
Is that you, Malcolm?
Yes, Claire.
That was quite a walk you took. But I'm glad you're back home, Malcolm. There was a call for you.
Oh?
Dean Wilson's housekeeper called. Said to tell you he wanted you to come over.
Now?
Well, she sounded like it was rather important.
I see.
Come in, Professor Dunn, come in.
Thank you, Mrs. Shaw.
The dean is in his study. I'm sure he'll see you in a few minutes. The lieutenant shouldn't be with him much longer.
The lieutenant?
Yes, Lieutenant Franklin, police department. They're in there with Mr. Simpson.
Simpson? He's the man who...
The witness. Police think the man Mr. Simpson saw last night might be the one who tried to kill Midge Crandall. Oh, isn't it terrible, Professor? That poor girl. I understand she's still in a coma.
And thank you very much, Dean Wilson. Sorry we had to take up so much of your time.
Quite all right, Lieutenant.
Can't overlook anything, you know. Don't have very much to go on. Simpson here and I'll sort of roam around, if you don't mind.
No, of course not.
With luck, we might spot our man.
Quickly, you turn your back to them,
Really
Professor.
think it's
Stare out the
possible
window.
he's right here on
You want to run, don't you? But your legs refuse to act. And you pray that Simpson doesn't notice you.
Well, thanks again, sir.
Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Now, let's go, Simpson.
Oh, and there you are, Malcolm.
Afternoon, sir.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I just got here a moment ago.
Come in, come in. Terrible business, that. Terrible. You heard, Malcolm? I think the man who shot Miss Crandall is here, on our campus.
Yes, I heard. Any definite leads?
No. Unfortunately, the witness Simpson hasn't been able to give a good description of the man he saw go into the apartment building with the girl.
Does Mr. Simpson think he can identify the man if he sees him again?
He seems to think so, yes. I, for one, certainly hope he's right. This thing must be solved, Malcolm. They've got to find that man.
Yes, of course.
Well, let's get on with it. I want to discuss several matters with you, Malcolm, about your new position. Hope you don't mind my calling you over today.
Oh, of course not.
Professor Ferris will be leaving earlier than we expected, so it's important we get to these things as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. For the remainder of the afternoon, you sit with Dean Wilson in his study. He's talking about your new position with the university. But your mind isn't on it, Professor. You keep thinking about the police lieutenant and the witness, Simpson. They're on the campus now, looking for the man who was with Midge Crandall last night. And you wonder how long you'll be able to stay out of their way. Finally, when you leave the dean, your mind is made up. You've reached a decision, haven't you? Yes. And there's only one thing you can do.
Yeah, what? Oh, hello, Professor. Come on in.
No, thanks. I just stopped by to see if Jerry Hayes was in.
Oh, no. He's down in the village. Ought to be back soon.
I see. Will you tell him I must see him immediately? It's very important.
Oh, sure, Professor.
Have him come to my house, 423 Oak Road.
Okay, I'll tell him.
You've made up your mind, haven't you, Professor? Hiding from the police isn't going to solve anything. Instead of helping them, you're wasting valuable time, throwing them off the track, while the guilty person remains at large. At your home, as you wait for Jerry to arrive, the nervousness has gradually left you, hasn't it? You're strangely calm, ready to face whatever happens. Then, as a battered convertible stops in front of your house and Jerry steps out, you dial police headquarters and ask for Lieutenant Franklin.
Yes, Professor Dunn?
Lieutenant, I have some information. It's about the Midge Crandall shooting.
Oh?
Would you come to my house right away? 423 Oak Road.
All right. I'll be there, Professor.
Malcolm,
Oh, yes, Claire. What is it?
did I hear you just call the police?
That's right.
You said something about Midge Crandall.
Excuse me. That's Jerry Hayes. I'll let him in.
Malcolm, what's this all about?
I'll explain in a moment, Claire.
How are you, Professor?
Come in, Jerry.
Hello, Mrs. Dunn.
How are you, Jerry? How's Janet? Haven't seen her in ages.
Oh, she's fine.
Janet?
Jerry's aunt is an old school chum of mine, Malcolm.
Never would have gotten into the university here if it hadn't been for the two of them, Professor. Guess I owe Janet and Mrs. Dunn a lot.
I see.
Now, Malcolm, what's this all about?
Yeah, what's up, Professor?
Jerry, I've called the police. They may not believe I had nothing to do with the shooting,
The
but...
police? Wait a minute, I thought we...
It's no use, Jerry. I want you to tell them all you know about this Midge Crandall affair.
Even that I saw your wife there?
What?
That's right, dear.
You mean you want me to tell the police I saw Mrs. Dunn come running out of Midge's apartment house last night?
Claire.
I admit it, Malcolm. I was there. I was the one.
New Year's Day is an appropriate day to take stock of one's blessings. So we of the Signal Oil Organization would like to take this opportunity to express our appreciation to all of you who have given us so much for which to be thankful. To you loyal Whistler fans whose continued preference for Signal products has helped us grow from a small start in one state into an organization serving 6 western states, we are genuinely grateful. To independent Signal dealers whose conscientious service has helped so much to keep customers and their cars happy, we are mighty appreciative. So that all of us in the Signal Oil family may continue to merit your friendship and your business, you can count on us to pursue our policy of making every Signal product and Signal service always finer and more complete. Throughout the new year, as for the past 19 years, we shall do everything in our power to make your stops at Signal stations, as well as your miles behind the wheel, happy ones.
It came as a staggering blow, didn't it, Professor? Your wife's admission that she had shot Midge Crandall. Yes, you'd been afraid to get in touch with the police because it meant admitting that you had been there in the apartment yourself. And you knew it would start the gossip again and involve other innocent people. Yet finally you decided to face the consequences. Tell the police that you were the man the witness Simpson had seen. So you would call Lieutenant Franklin, asked him to come to your house. Then too late you learned that your wife, Claire, had shot Midge.
You've got to believe me, Malcolm. I swear I didn't mean to do it.
Claire, why did you go over there?
I'd heard talk about you and Midge. I just had to see her.
But...
She admitted it was all wrong, her fault, but she'd been very foolish.
Yes, but...
She kept telling me how much she loved you, and yet she couldn't have you. And then she picked up the gun. Malcolm, I didn't know what to do the way she acted. I suddenly got the crazy idea she was going to kill herself.
Oh, Claire, you don't know Midge. She was putting on an act.
I had to stop her. And when I tried to take the gun away, it went off. Oh, Malcolm, I didn't mean for her to get shot. I wouldn't have harmed that girl for the world.
But you ran. You left her.
I got outside the door of the apartment before I realized she might die if I didn't do something. Then I heard someone running down the hall. I knew the shot had attracted attention, but she'd be found immediately. Malcolm, and the police.
Look, Mrs. Dunn, they don't know you were there. You didn't mean to shoot Midge. We don't have to tell them a thing.
Wait a minute.
Jerry supposed Midge died. No, you'd better let the police in, Malcolm.
Good evening, Professor.
Come in, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, my wife, Jerry Hayes.
How do you do? Now, Professor, you said over the phone something about the...
Yes. Jerry here saw a woman hurry out of Miss Crandall's apartment house last night.
A woman, eh? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So he saw a woman, and Simpson saw a man.
But, Lieutenant...
A lot of people went in and out of that building last night, but it doesn't mean a thing.
What?
Miss Crandall came out of her coma a few minutes ago. She's going to be all right.
Oh, that's great. She's a wonderful girl.
Yeah. She was worried for fear we'd think one of her boyfriends had done it. Actually, it was just another one of those, I didn't know the gun was loaded cases. Miss Crandall told us she shot herself by accident.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company.
And that was Evening Stroll. A tense little walk through the night, wasn't it? Quiet, unsettling. The kind of story that lingers just a bit longer than you'd expect. I do hope you've been enjoying the evening so far, but don't drift too far just yet. We've got another tale waiting in the shadows. Coming up next is Burden of Guilt, first heard on January 29th, 1950. A story where the weight of one's actions has a way of catching up, sooner or later. So, settle in once more, keep the lights low, and listen closely. The next story begins now.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now for the Signal Oil Company, The Whistler's strange story, Burden of Guilt.
It's a big, comfortable room, the library in the Ramirez mansion in the hills beyond San Diego. Everything about it, from its paneled walls to the high beam ceiling and back again to the pegged oak floors, reflects permanence, solid security. And this early afternoon, with a steady winter rain falling against its windows, the Ramirez Library offers warmth and welcome to the three people seated before its great fireplace. Manuel Ramirez, one of the world's wealthiest men, his wife Helen, and his secretary Warren Coates. On the surface, it's an altogether pleasant scene. Their talk has concerned itself chiefly with trips, because each of them plans one. But for one of these three, the trip is more than just a trip. It's actually a well-planned, long-anticipated escape. Manuel Ramirez rises from his lounge chair, goes to the near window, and studies the rain for a long moment. And then, facing his wife and secretary again, he speaks.
Warren, this rain, you think it will cancel your flight?
Well, not according to the airport. They say it's just a local storm. We should be clear of it soon after the takeoff.
Well, that is good, I guess. You know, I still cannot convince myself that you are actually leaving me. I've known for weeks now. But now that the day is at hand, I cannot believe it.
I don't think I quite believe it myself, Senor Ramirez. But this ticket in my pocket says it's true. I'll miss you, sir. And Senora.
Thank you, my boy. We shall miss you too. Eh, Helen?
Of course we will. Everyone always says it at a time like this, but it really won't be the same without you.
Oh, thank you. It's been a wonderful association these past 5 years. I still wonder if I've made the right decision.
One can never be sure, my boy. But you have a good mind. You say yourself this decision was not made in haste. So you take your chances. Everyone takes chances at one time or another, Warren. And always you learn something.
Well, I'm certainly willing to learn. But all this talk of my trip, how about you two? Senor Ramirez? You still taking off for Valparaiso next week?
Yes, if the weather is right. Before long, we shall be soaking up the sun on the beach at Del Mar. And I'll be trying to explain to Gabriela and Donna why you are not there.
Well, the explanation's in good hands, I'm sure. Now I've got to go. Still got some packing to do, you know.
Well, if you must, you know best.
Manuel, the package, remember?
Oh, yes, of course, my dear. Here, Warren, for you. A small token of my appreciation.
Senor, I'm very grateful.
So am I, Warren. You run along now. We are both embarrassed. You open it later, yes?
Senora, I'll never forget you. You've given me so much. I'll never forget.
No, you'll never forget Manuel Ramirez, will you, Warren? You played your farewell scene very well. And now you're in your car opening the small token of Ramirez appreciation. It's a watch, handsome, expensive, and engraved. To Warren, a faithful friend and assistant, M. Ramirez. But unknowingly, he's given you more than that, hasn't he, Warren? Slowly, systematically, through those years, he's also given you $50,000 that he doesn't know about, does he? And he won't know it, ever. You've manipulated things nicely, perfectly. He's never questioned your integrity, has always written checks or advanced cash without question. Later in your apartment, you packed the few remaining items you'll need. The $50,000 you've had changed into large bills are now resting in a large manila envelope in your coat pocket. And then as you look around for a last-minute check of the apartment,
Why, Senora Ramirez.
Hello again, Mr. Coates. May I come in?
Oh, of course. Yes, do come in.
Thank you. You were just leaving?
Oh, yes, I was.
Good. Then I've caught you just in time.
Is something wrong, Senora?
Nothing that can't be fixed, Mr. Coates. And you're pretty good at fixing things. Aren't you, Mr. Coates?
I don't believe I understand.
You asked me if something is wrong. Suppose I say that something is $50,000 wrong. Would you understand that?
No, frankly, I wouldn't.
I think you would, Mr. Coates. I think you do. And you needn't look at your shiny new watch for the time. You're not going anywhere.
Suppose you tell me what this is all about, Senor Ramirez.
I'd be glad to. And from now on, let's make it Helen and Warren. We're about to know each other very well, Warren.
All right, Helen, if you say so.
You know, I've known about your clever little manipulations for some time now, Warren. The stocks you were supposed to buy and didn't. The checks you wrote when Manuel had already given you the cash. Shall I go on, Warren?
You can't prove any of this, you know.
Yes, I can. If I have to. But I don't think I'll have to. You see, I don't care what you've done, Warren. You've salted away a tidy little $50,000 or so, and that's just fine with me.
But then, what do you...
What do I want? I want what you're going to have, Warren. Escape.
You want to leave?
Oh. Manuel looked like a very good thing when I married him. One of the richest men in the world. Fat, bald, and tired. But it was all going to be worth it because he was rich. Well, he's still rich. and I haven't got a dime.
But someday...
Someday I'll inherit it. He's a very healthy man, Manuel is. 55 and as sound as all his dollars. No, Warren, I can't wait to inherit millions. I'll settle for thousands now, and escape. And you're going to get those thousands for me, Warren?
I am. Look, Helen, you've got the wrong boy. I'm leaving. In less than an hour.
I don't think you are. You have no choice, Warren. I can stop you from leaving, and you know it.
Yeah.
Besides,
I got a bad feeling
you could
about
use
this
another
one.
50,000, couldn't you?
Somebody's not telling the whole story.
There's $200,000 in cash in the library wall safe. You know the combination.
Just walk in and take it, huh?
It's about that simple. Tonight at 10, Manuel will be in bed. The servants will be in their quarters in the other wing, probably asleep. I'll give you the key to the terrace door just off the library. It won't take you 5 minutes. And it's worth $50,000 to you.
And if I don't?
I've already looked up the district attorney's phone number, Warren.
I see. And where will you be all this time?
I'll meet you here, right after you get the money.
Well, I guess you said it when you said I didn't have much choice, Helen. Okay. You've got yourself a deal.
I'd better have, Warren. Remember that.
You stand at the window until you see your car drive away. Then quickly you check your watch. Your plane leaves in 35 minutes. You can still make it, Warren. By 10 o'clock tonight, you'll be at least 1,000 miles from San Diego, out of anybody's reach. Helen will have to get her freedom without you. You collect your luggage, go down to the entrance on the side street, and hail a cab. And soon you're a part of San Diego's late afternoon traffic, en route to Lindbergh Field. You enter the terminal building, the envelope containing the $50,000 safely tucked away in your inside coat pocket.
American Airlines Flight 90 for Mexico City. Now boarding at American Airlines Concourse, gate 12.
You walk over to the newsstand, pick up the evening paper, and look over the headlines. Then as you put it in your pocket, you glance toward the telephone booth.
Hello, Warren.
Helen.
I was just calling the district attorney.
Were you?
Mm-hmm. Shall I complete the call?
That won't be necessary.
Funny thing, Warren. I didn't trust you at all, but I will now. Because I'm staying with you all evening. Until 10 o'clock.
There's a moment, just before it all goes wrong, where everything feels strangely calm and still.
You're trapped, aren't you, Warren? Helen Ramirez has blocked your escape. And you know she won't hesitate to tell the police that you've embezzled $50,000 from Manuel Ramirez. She'll be able to prove it, too, even though her husband suspects nothing. Yes, she'll tell them unless you help her carry out her little plan, rob her husband's safe and help pave the way for her escape. You have no choice but to do as she says. And so you follow her back out to her car and drive into town. The two of you have dinner at a quiet restaurant and go over your plans carefully. Then finally you're driving into the storm, up the narrow, twisting road leading to the Ramirez estate.
Slow down, will you, Warren? We've plenty of time.
I want to get this over with.
So do I.
Look, I know this road. I've been on it often enough.
Warren.
What?
Lights up ahead, through the trees.
Yeah. It's a car parked along the road. No, wait a minute. It's a truck.
Oh, it's the one from the telephone company. It was there when I drove by this afternoon. The storm must have blown the lines down.
Well, at least the phones at the house won't be working if anything goes wrong.
Nothing will go wrong, Warren.
All right.
You drive on, saying little for the next few miles.
I got a bad
Finally,
feeling
you turn
about
off
this
the
one.
headlights and
That's a
bring
detail
Helen's
you
car
don't
to a
just
stop before
overlook.
the gates of the Ramirez estate.
All right, Warren. You know what to do. I'll drive the car up the road, park under the trees, and wait for you.
Helen, you're sure everything is fixed?
Of course I'm sure.
What about the caretaker?
Pablo will be in his cottage. You don't expect him to be roaming around the grounds on a night like this, do you?
I want to be sure everything's all right, that's all.
It is now. Hurry.
You watch Helen's car slip quietly down the road. And then turning, you lower your head in the face of the driving rain, enter a small gate, and hurry up to the house. As you reach the terrace, you see the entire house is in darkness. You move quickly to the terrace door leading to the library, unlock it with Helen's key. Then you step inside. For a moment, you wait in the darkness of the library, listening, hearing only the fury of the storm outside. Then you make your way across the room. And as you do, you reach down quickly, pick up the music box you knocked over. You stand rooted at the spot, unable to move, hardly daring to breathe, waiting, listening. And then finally, certain that no one has heard you, you move cautiously across to the wall safe. 25, 3, 7, 16. Use the combination you know so well and open the safe. It's empty. There's nothing in the safe except a pistol, a .38 automatic. And then as you reach for it,
Who's there?
you stiffen at the voice. The beam of light cuts through the darkness. It's Ramirez. He's discovered you.
You won't find any money there, Warren. I took it to the bank this afternoon. Don't move, or I will shoot.
Your hand closes over the gun inside the safe, Warren, and you whirl, aim at the figure behind the flashlight, and fire. Ramirez cries out. The flashlight drops to the floor. He's hit, Warren. In the dim light coming from the hall, you see him sprawled out in the doorway, and you feel sure that he's dead. A wave of panic sweeps over you, and you rush from the room, out to the terrace, then down the path, wondering if the old caretaker has heard the shots. And then as you race around the hedge, start across the lawn in the darkness, you run into a man. Your fist crashes into his face, and he staggers back, falls against the hedge as you sprint across the lawn. You're positive it was Pablo, the caretaker. And you wonder if he recognized you. You tell yourself it was too dark, and you head for the trees where Helen is waiting with the car. And then running and stumbling, you make your way through the trees to the road. Suddenly, Helen turns on the headlights, and you run toward them.
Warren, what's happened? I heard the shots.
Let's get out of here.
What's happened, Warren?
I thought you said Ramirez would be asleep. He walked in on me.
Did he recognize you?
Yes. Not that it makes any difference now. But I ran into Pablo.
What do you mean? Warren, about Manuel. You didn't...
You expected me to stick around? Let Ramirez turn me over to the police? Come on, get this car going. What's the matter with this thing?
Warren, the money.
There wasn't any money in that safe.
No money?
Don't look so surprised. You probably knew all the time there wouldn't be anything in there except the gun.
No, that's not true.
You had it figured like this all along. Ramirez would show, and I'd have to shoot.
No.
Look, get this car going.
Warren, you've got to believe me. Warren, the telephone truck, it's stopping. The driver, he's getting out and he's coming this way.
Wait.
Quickly, get in the back seat.
Get rid of him, Helen.
Having trouble, lady?
Why, yes, a little. I don't know what's wrong. I can't seem to get it started.
Quite away from the main road. You get lost?
No. I live over there. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Hey, you better have a garage check it, lady. The wiring may be bad.
Oh, yes, I will. Thank you. Oh, just a minute.
Yeah?
You're with the phone company, aren't you?
That's right. I know what you're going to ask. We'll have the lines fixed, service restored within an hour or two.
I see. Thank you.
Night.
Night. All right, Warren. He's gone.
Let's get out of here.
You heard about the phone service?
Yes, that's a break. Pablo won't be able to call the police for an hour at least. That'll give me a head start.
I'll drive you back into town.
You've got to do more than that, Helen. You got me into this mess, and you're going to get me out.
What can I do?
Look, you don't expect to dump me back in town, pat me on the head, and let it go at that, do you?
Warren, Wait,
What's the matter?
look up there. A car is coming down from the house.
It's Pablo. He's going for the police. Helen, let's get going. Drop me off at the gate.
What are you going to do?
Stop him from going to the police. You keep going after you drop me off. Park down the road away. I'll take care of Pablo.
At the gates of the estate, you jump from the car and wait in the darkness for the car coming down the road from the house. You watch Pablo as he steps out of the car and hurries forward to open the gates. And then as the gates swing wide, you step out of the shadows and bring the pistol butt down on his head. You grab him as he starts to fall and drag him off the driveway into the brush. Then quickly you slip in behind the wheel of the big black convertible Pablo was driving and drive out the gates and down the road to where Helen is waiting in her car.
Warren, what did you do with him?
He's sleeping it off. Look, I'm taking this car Pablo was driving, Helen. I'm heading for the border.
Border?
I can't take any chances. Pablo might have recognized me in the yard when I ran into him. If he did, I want a nice head start. Once I'm over that border, they'll never find me. I know my way around Mexico. Been on enough hunting trips.
But if Pablo didn't recognize you...
Then I can stop running. Come back. That's where you're going to help me, Helen.
How?
Right now, I want you to go up to the house.
No, I can't. Manuel dead.
You've got to. Pablo probably won't come to for a while. I want you to be there when he does. Find out if he recognized me.
But Warren...
I'll call you from the border. By the time I get there, you'll know if Pablo spotted me. If I have to keep on running, or if I'm in the clear.
Yes, you're going to play it safe, aren't you, Warren? Once you're at the border and you've phoned Helen, you'll know what to do, and it all depends on Pablo, if he recognized you or not. Soon you're on the highway, racing south at the wheel of the Ramirez convertible you took from Pablo. As the car rolls along the water-soaked road, the storm increases in intensity. But not once do you slacken your speed, until suddenly a half a dozen red lights loom up ahead, stretched across the highway. A roadblock, Warren. Your foot slams down on the brake, and the big car swerves and twists wildly. You finally manage to bring it under control just a few feet from the barrier, and you sit frozen at the wheel, staring through the spattered windshield. And you watch the man in the raincoat approach.
Hey, what are you trying to do, buddy? Kill yourself?
What's wrong?
Why, the way you came barreling down the highway. You must be in an awful hurry.
I am. What's the roadblock for?
Bridge washed out up ahead.
What?
That's right. You can't get through.
But I've got to get through.
Look, buddy, I said the bridge is washed out.
But I can't turn back.
You don't have to.
What?
You can take the detour over there. It's only a couple of miles. Just follow the signs.
You breathe a sigh of relief, wheel the car around, and start down the narrow dirt road. It's a delay, isn't it, Warren? But not enough to really matter. Soon you're back on the main highway again, racing through the night. And then finally you sight the border up ahead. You're going to make it, Warren. Now there'll only be the routine check by the guards. But you're not worried about them, are you? Nor Helen. You know she's so deeply involved in the shooting of her own husband that she won't dare go to the police. And you're not greatly concerned about Pablo either, are you? You're sure he didn't recognize you. And once across the border, it'll be a simple matter for you to lose yourself in Mexico. And the authorities will never find you.
Made it. Evening, Inspector.
Good evening, senor.
How are things?
Muy bien, but better without the rain, eh?
Yeah. What a night. Oh, by the way, is there a phone handy?
See. If you will pull over to this side, there, you will find a telephone in the office.
Thanks, Inspector. I just want to make sure everything's all right.
Did you know that in 1925, the average car was scrapped when it was only 6.5 years old and had gone less than 26,000 miles? Whereas today, the average car lasts over 12 years and is driven over 100,000 miles. Much of the credit for this longer motor life goes to automotive engineers for superior construction. But much credit also goes to oil engineers for the superior protection your motor gets from such vastly improved oil as Signal Premium, the compounded motor oil that does so much more than just lubricate. You see, because its 100% pure paraffin base is fortified with scientific compounds, Signal Premium not only keeps your motor cleaner, but also prevents destructive acid corrosion, which can cause more wear than friction. Result, motors stay young far, far longer with Signal Premium compounded motor oil. So if you want your car to give you more miles of smiles, remember, make your next oil change a change to Signal Premium, the extra duty motor oil that you get only at Signal service stations.
You've reached the border now, Warren, and once you're in Mexico, you're certain that you'll be out of danger. The $50,000 that you've stolen over the years from your employer, Manuel Ramirez, is safe in your inside pocket. As you hurry inside the small office to the telephone, you glance at your watch. You've made excellent time, haven't you? And you're certain that even if Pablo did recognize you, if Pablo has already called the police to tell them Ramirez was shot, the alarm will come too late to stop you. Confident you're in the clear, you're more curious than worried about Pablo, aren't you? You drop the money into the coin slot and call San Diego. Helen, as you wait for your call to be put through, you begin to wonder if perhaps the telephone lines are still down. And then...
Hello?
Hello, Helen. I see phone service has been resumed.
Warren, where are you?
At the border.
Warren, listen to me. Pablo came in a few minutes ago.
Pablo. Did you recognize me?
No, he didn't.
And everything's okay.
No, it isn't. Pablo called the police.
Well, what if he did? If he didn't recognize me, he can't say who it was.
Listen to me. When you stopped Pablo at the gate, knocked him out, and took his car, Pablo was driving my husband to the hospital.
What?
Yes. Manuel was in the car. He's in the car now that you're driving.
Wait a minute. I don't...
Senor.
Warren. Warren, are you there? Warren.
Senor, if you will come with me, the chief inspector would like to talk with you.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Well, perhaps you can explain, senor. But there is a dead man in the back seat of your car.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company.
And that was Burden of Guilt, a powerful one, perhaps my favorite of the night so far. Deeply emotional, and the kind of story that doesn't just pass by. It stays with you. There's something about it, the weight of it all, the way it settles in, long after the final word. But we're not quite finished yet. We've got one last story to share this evening. Coming up next is Ladies' Man, first heard on February 5th, 1950. One more tale from the shadows, where charm and consequence don't always walk hand in hand. So stay right where you are and listen closely. Our final story begins now.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now, The Whistler's strange story, Ladies' Man.
The mountain lodge is almost obscured by the fury of the snowstorm, and the car heading toward the lodge up the narrow, winding lane finds the going precarious. But now, with one last lurching crunch, the driver brings the car to a stop in front of the steps leading to the lodge. Two men alight, brace themselves against the wind and snow, and hurry up to the door. One man, the doctor, carries a small black bag. The other, a younger man, anxiously leads the way into the house to the quiet bedroom at the back and waits while the doctor examines the figure in the bed. The room is chill with cold and quiet, deathly quiet. After a time, the doctor looks up at the younger man.
Well, I'm afraid your friend is gone, Mr. Cole.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'm sorry.
Oh, it can't be, Doctor. I came for you the moment I found him. Oh, if only
There now, Mr. Cole. You mustn't blame yourself.
Oh, I know, but
Your friend must have been very ill for some time before you got here. You say you came as soon as you could. You could do no more than that.
Well, I might have come up here yesterday. I thought about it, but the storm, I thought it'd clear up. Well, I had no idea he was ill. I mean, really sick like this. A little cold, that's what he called it when he wrote me.
Well, maybe he didn't realize it himself. People don't sometimes. Now, that's peculiar.
What, Doctor?
His blankets. Here, look at them. They're damp and cold on top. I wonder if he could...
the windows, Doctor. I told you, remember? They were all open when I arrived. The snow had blown in over everything. I brushed it off the blankets, but some of it probably melted through.
Well, probably. Well, Mr. Cole, I guess there's nothing more I can do. You're probably wanting to make the arrangements in town, I suppose?
Oh, yes, Doctor. When I drive you back, I'll take care of all the arrangements.
You're good at making arrangements, aren't you, lad? As playwright Philip Leonard's manager, agent, and dear friend, you handled his affairs for him while he lived. It seems only right that you complete the cycle and plan his funeral. After you had deliberately hastened his death by opening the window over his bed, letting in the cold, the snow, to cover his blankets. Now, the funeral service is over, you join the mourners who have come to pay their last respects. Stand with them in little groups of 3 and 4. You're not surprised, are you, to find considerably more women than men in evidence? But even in sorrow, the widow, Lydia Leonard, is easily the most attractive. It isn't only the beauty in her face, but her manner and quiet dignity as she accepts the mumbled words of condolence. She even manages a soft, appreciative smile for you, Lance, when you approach her.
Well, Lydia, no use trying to say anything. You know how I feel.
Yes, of course, Lance. The way you've handled everything has made it a lot easier for me. I wonder if Philip realized how much you thought of him.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Look, Lydia, is there anything I can do? Get you away from all these people? I mean, drive you home?
Oh, Lance, would you do that? I'd like to try to stop thinking about it.
Yes, I understand, Lydia. I'll pick you up here right here in about 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Please let me through. Do you mind? Please let me through. Hello, Lan. Oh, hello, Cliff.
Lance Cole? Oh, Mr. Cole, I'm Deborah Brock. I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Brock. Please, I've got to drive
But
Mrs.
Mr.
Leonard
Cole.
home. I'm sorry, I can't possibly stop now. See me some other time, will you, please?
Certainly, Mr. Cole. Sorry.
You were very thoughtful to do this, Lance.
Sorry to have kept you waiting so long, Lydia.
It was all right. I can't say I enjoyed it, but I should certainly be used to playing a part. It wasn't just another stage role for me, Lance. I did love Philip once. I loved him very much.
He loved you, Lydia. I'm sure of it.
Are you? Are you really, Lance? You knew him better than anyone. The real Philip, I mean. The ladies' man.
Ladies' man. Yes, I guess he did have that reputation. You hadn't seen him for months, had you?
No, we both knew it was over. Just hadn't gotten around to the divorce.
Lydia, are you still in love with him?
No, I'm not. I'm still in love with a memory, perhaps. With what he was then.
Oh, easy. You know, I'm sorry I didn't go up to the lodge sooner. Even one day might have made a difference.
Philip was always going up there to the hideaway without telling people. Sometimes it was to write, and sometimes... He hadn't written anything, had he, Lance? Started a last play, anything like that?
Why, no, Lydia. He hadn't written anything.
That's what you want them all to think, isn't it, Lance? That Philip Leonard died without writing another play. Your eyes move toward the glove compartment in the car, only a few inches away from Lydia. You're thinking about the manuscript that's locked in there, aren't you? The only draft of Philip's last work. Because he did do some writing, a final play about his own life, about his life and loves. Especially his love for Lydia. Even when you reach Lydia's apartment, your mind is still on Philip's play.
Lance.
Oh.
You're not listening to me. You haven't heard a word I said.
Sorry, I was thinking about something. It's an idea I've had since Philip.
Oh?
It's about a play, Lydia. A play Philip often spoke of doing, but he never got around to it.
You mean the play about his life? Yes, he often spoke to me about it.
You know, I used to be a writer, Lydia. I was just wondering, well, perhaps I could write it.
Oh, Lance, how wonderful. Of course you could. You knew Philip as well as you know yourself. You knew both of us, all of us. Even all the others in his life. It could be an exciting play, Lance.
You really think I could do it?
I'm sure you could. I'd help. I'd love to. And Philip's producer would have some ideas. Huh. Oh, Lance, you simply must.
Oh, well, if I could just make it come off. You know, there'd be only one actress who could play Lydia Leonard. Oh, Lydia, would you?
I'd want to, Lance. Very much. You will try, won't you?
Oh, yes, Lydia. Yes, I'll try.
It will be good, Lance. I'm sure it will be.
You know, somehow I won't be surprised if you're right.
You can walk away from a lot of things, but not everything stays behind when you do.
It's exciting, isn't it, Lance, the way everything worked out? From the time you found Philip Leonard alone in his cabin hideaway, dying, did nothing to help him, actually hastened his death. You wanted him out of the way, didn't you? Because of the play he'd written and because of Lydia, the way you felt about her. Now, with Philip's last manuscript in your hand, you've been actually urged by his widow into doing exactly what you'd planned to do. And the greatest opportunity of your life. It's perfect, isn't it, Lair? Perfect. And in the next few days, you remain away from your office, locked in your apartment, seemingly hard at work on the new play based on the life and loves of Philip Leonard.
Hello?
Your office, Mr. Cole.
Oh.
There's been some more calls, messages.
Oh, all right, Winnie.
Mr. Cliff Davis called. He said that Lydia Leonard has been in touch with him about the play idea.
Oh, that's good.
He'll see you whenever you're ready to show him something.
Well, you can call him back right away. Tell him I'll be in tomorrow at 10. And you can say that I have a draft of the opening scene already.
Yes, sir. Oh, and that young lady, Deborah Brock, was in again.
Deborah Brock?
She's an actress, Mr. Cole. She said she tried to talk to you at the funeral.
Oh, I remember now, yes. They'd talk any place to get a part. Well, tell her I'm not taking on any new clients now. I'm much too busy.
Yes.
And you can hold everything else until tomorrow, Winnie. I'll come to the office after I see Cliff Davis.
Very good.
It's working perfectly, isn't it, Lance? Lydia talking to Cliff Davis, getting him ready. You know, of course, that he'll be dubious about the whole plan, that he'll doubt your ability. But the next morning, after he's read the scene you handed him, the look on his face is the answer you've been waiting for.
Lance, it's unbelievable.
Well, I take it then you like it.
Like it? I love it, every word of it. But I mean you, Lance, that you can write like this. It's Philip at his best, better than his best.
I'm flattered.
Now, for instance, these lines to Lydia just before scene curtain. The plant grows and the flower blooms, radiant in glory. but never so radiant to me, in love with you. And you've got it, Lance. The thing they all strive for, heart, the gentle, sure touch.
Well, there's more, Cliff. I mean, I've got it all mapped out. There's more to come, and I think it's even better.
Keep it up, Lance. It's fine, perfect. Now go on, get back to work. I'm going to call Lydia and tell her what I think.
Good. Then if it works out, I mean, if I can keep it up, will you produce it?
Produce it? I'll break your back if you even show it to anyone else. Why, it's wonderful.
Wonderful is the word, isn't it, Lance? You feel like a man lost in the clouds as you drive across town from Cliff's office to your own. His praise still alive in your mind as you hurry in to be greeted by your secretary. And someone else.
Mr. Cole, this young lady...
Oh, I'm sorry, Winnie. I can't talk to anyone today.
I'm an actress, Mr. Cole. And you
An
see,
actress? Oh, not that.
No, Mr. Cole. This isn't Deborah Brock. This is McCrae. Anita McCrae.
Oh?
However, Miss Brock did call again several times.
Well,
She's
look,
so
Winnie, when she calls again, just tell Miss Brock I have nothing to do with casting. Tell her I said to see Cliff Davis.
Oh.
Now, Miss McCrae, I'm terribly busy, and if you don't mind...
And the plant grows, and the flower blooms.
What?
Radiant in glory. But never so radiant to me.
What,
but never so radiant to me in love with you.
What?
Shall we talk, Mr. Cole?
Well, Lance, something's wrong, isn't it? Something's very wrong. This girl, a stranger to you, a young actress, pretty, self-assured, quoting lines from the dead Philip Leonard's play about his life. Lines which you are certain no one else had ever set eyes upon. Inside your office, with the door tightly closed, Anita McCrae tells all. Exactly how it happened. And you sit there staring across the desk at her, completely stunned.
And you were up there at Philip's hideaway, the lodge.
Weeks before he died. Yes. Poor Philip. He wasn't well even then. But I never dreamed that he'd neglect himself. Contract pneumonia.
Oh, yes, it's tragic.
So careless of him. What it said in the papers, I mean. How he left the windows open, alone up there, snowing.
Yes. Now, about the play, Miss McCrae.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm just curious, you understand. I mean, with the papers talking about your new play. Saying Philip, that is, Mr. Leonard, hadn't written anything recent. It puzzled me.
Oh, I see.
You can understand. When I'd read parts of it for Philip, Mr. Leonard, and he'd mentioned giving me a part.
Oh, excuse me. Yes?
Mr. Cole, I just wanted to remind you of your luncheon appointment.
Oh, yes, Winnie, thanks.
Well, you seem rather busy, Mr. Cole. Perhaps
Oh, no, please, don't go, Miss McCrae. Anita, we have things to talk about.
Oh?
Oh, yes. I believe you deserve an explanation.
An explanation, Lance, yes? Somehow you've got to clear up things for Miss McCrae, make her understand about the play without letting her know you had anything to do with Philip's death. But somehow you sense she isn't going to be easy to handle. And when you've told her your story...
Very well, Mr. Cole. Lance, it will be our secret. We'll share it. Just the two of us. However, there's one condition.
What's that?
Philip promised me the lead, you know. After I'd read the part for him, he insisted I play.
The part's already been cast. All the arrangements have been made. Mrs. Leonard is doing it for us. After all, she'll be playing herself.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, you'll have to change those plans. I'm going to play the lead, Lance. Or, well...
Or what?
Or I'll expose it.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
I'll give you a few days to think it over, Lance. I'm sure somehow you'll be able to explain everything to Mrs. Leonard.
Well, Lance, just when things were going smoothly, Anita McCrae threatens to ruin everything for you. There is a way out, but you dread the thought of asking Lydia to step out of the play. However, you finally decide to drop around to her apartment. Quickly, you tell her what's on your mind.
You're joking, Lance.
No, I'm not, Lydia. Now, don't you see?
No, I don't see. Why, it's ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. Why should I give up the part? Why?
It'd be the smartest thing you've ever done, Lydia. Now, believe me, I've thought it over very carefully.
You must be out of your mind. I won't do it. I just couldn't give up the lead. I couldn't. I owe it to Phyllis.
Lydia,
I'm sorry, Lance. I made up my mind. Of course, it's your play. You can do as you wish.
Yes, that's right. It is my play, Lydia.
However, let me warn you, Lance. If I don't have the lead, you won't have a play. I'll stop it. I can, you know. After all, I'm Philip's widow.
It's no use, Lance. You plead, threaten, finally realize there isn't anything you can say to make Lydia change her mind. Back in the street, you step into your car, drive around for hours, thinking about it. Wondering now what you'll tell Anita McCrae. You've got to find a way to prevent her from exposing you as a fraud, Lance. Yes, you've got to find a way. And then suddenly a thought occurs to you. You telephone Anita, ask her to meet you right away. Then you hurry back to your apartment to wait for her.
Well, come in, Anita. Come in.
Hello, Lance.
Sit down.
Thank you. Well, you've reached a decision, Lance?
Yes.
How did dear Lydia take it?
Oh, not too well. Once she's made up her mind, she can be quite difficult.
Oh, I can be difficult, too. I'm rather stubborn.
She won't give up the part.
That is too bad. What about me, Lance?
You'll be taken care of, Anita. After all, the play's bound to be a hit. It'll make a lot of money. A lot of money.
You intend to pay me off, is that it?
Well, you have a nice income on a royalty basis.
Oh, how nice. And, in the meantime, what happens to my career?
Is that so important?
Very important. You can't buy me off, Lance.
Oh, now, wait a
You
minute.
gave me your answer. I see no reason for staying.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to Cliff Davis and Mrs. Leonard. I'm going to expose you.
All right. All right, so you'll expose me. What then?
Oh, it isn't just the play, Lance. You see, I can tell them what went on at the cabin the day Philip died.
You?
I can tell them who opened the windows to let the wind and snow blow on him. I can tell them who waited until he was dead before he went for the doctor.
Look, Anita.
You're responsible for Philip's death, and you know it. You stole the play he wrote, too. And when I tell them how he died...
You're not going to tell anyone.
I am... No. No, wait. Lance.
No, Anita, I can't wait.
Wait.
You're not going to tell anyone anything, ever.
A sudden decision, wasn't it, Lance? And now Anita is dead. As you stand there, staring down at the still body at your feet, as the terror of the moment leaves you, you tell yourself there was no other way. You had to kill Anita to prevent her from involving you in the death of Philip Leonard. You replace the heavy bronze bookend on the table, light a cigarette with trembling hands, begin to pace the floor of your apartment. You've got to think now. Find a way to dispose of the body. And you've got to be very careful. There can't be any slip-up, Lance. Finally, you know exactly what you're going to do. The service elevator. Yes, you'll wait till it's dark, then take the body down to the basement garage when it will be deserted. Then you'll drive out of town, bury Anita's body somewhere in the hills, and she'll never be heard of again.
Oh. Hello?
Winnie, Mr. Cole.
Oh.
I tried to reach you earlier.
Oh, yes. What is it, Winnie?
Mr. Davis called this afternoon after you left. He wanted to talk to you right away.
Oh?
I thought you'd want to call him.
Oh, all right, Winnie. All right.
Mr. Cole, is something wrong?
Wrong? Why, no, of course not. Why?
Well, it's just that I've noticed you've seemed a little upset the last few days. It's about the play, I suppose.
Yes, I have been a little upset. But, everything's all right now, Winnie. Yes, everything's going to work out fine. Just fine.
Yes, Lance, you're confident now that everything is going to work out perfectly. Anita McCrae is dead, and her story of how Philip Leonard died with her. Once you've taken Anita's body out of town and safely buried it, no one will ever connect you with her death. You hurry into the bedroom, search the closet for your old topcoat. You wrap it around Anita, place the body on the Davenport, and then... Frantically, you look for a place to hide Anita's body. Quickly, you place it behind your desk, where it will be safe until you dismiss whoever is at the door.
Coming? Hello, Lance.
Cliff.
Mind if we come in?
No, wait a minute.
I'd like you to meet someone, Lance. This is Miss Brock. Deborah Brock.
How do you do, Mr. Cole?
Brock. Oh, you
should have talked with Miss Brock yesterday yourself, Lance, instead of sending her to see me. She's made some serious accusations.
What do you mean?
The play, Lance. Your play. Miss Brock says Philip wrote it.
Philip? That's not true.
It is, Mr. Cole. I know. Philip finished it almost 2 months ago. I read it for him up at the lodge.
You? But I thought...
Oh, he promised me the lead.
Couldn't he promise the two? No, you're all wrong.
It's no use, Lance. That scene you gave me the other day, the one you said you'd just written, Miss Brock hasn't seen it, yet she can quote it, word for word.
All right. So I stole the play. There's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing except expose you. Now, I'd like the original manuscript, if you please. Where is it?
I'll send it to you.
I want it now, Lance. Lydia will be happy to know that Philip wrote those lines about her, not you. Over here in your desk?
No, don't go over there.
Mr. Davis, what is it? What's the matter?
You'd better call the police, Miss Brock. No, don't come over here. Just call them. There's something wrapped in a topcoat here behind the desk. I think the police will be interested in seeing it.
Operator, get me the police, quickly.
Who was she, Lance?
Anita McCrae.
Did Philip promise Anita the lead, too? You should have known there would be more than one. Philip was always a ladies' man.
The Whistler, whose strange story you have just heard, will be back next week with another tale from his never-ending files. This is the United States...
And that was Ladies' Man. I have to say, that one really leaves you speechless. The kind of ending that just drops your jaw and lingers there for a while. 3 stories tonight, each one carrying its own shadow, its own quiet tension, and that unmistakable feeling only these old broadcasts seem to bring. There's something special about listening to horror like this, the way it unfolds in your mind, filling in the darkness with whatever your imagination dares to create. No screens, no distractions, just a voice in the night, and the feeling that something might be waiting just beyond it. Even now, all these years later, these stories still find a way to reach us. And that brings us to the end of tonight's broadcast. If you enjoyed the company, consider subscribing and come back again for more stories from the past. Until next time, take it easy, keep the lights low, and good night.